Fun.
I've been working on it for
Fun
the
to be
last
able
year.
to take a live stream class.
Yeah, because it's like $20 for a live stream workshop. People will do it.
Yeah.
All right, we will live stream to you sometime soon. Not today. Okay, let's go back into our lounging lunges. So we're going to jump to number 4 because we were kind of in the lounging lunges mode. So coming in through our sumo. Again, I'm just showing you the more restorative versions of some of the sequences. So now we're going to go into Stanching Shiva from the lounging perspective. So one of the first ways that we get into, let's start with the left leg, to get into our lounging lunges. Again, restorative, not restorative, very subjective. So we can get into our lounging lunges from here in a half Buddha and just kind of hang out and rock the baby for a while. I also have been creating these really fun low flow sequences where we can do this on the floor.
Oh,
They're
cool.
really good. We're not doing them today, but maybe tomorrow in the workshop. Okay, and then we can turn it over and walk it out to 9 and 3, right? So this is a nice lunge. Yeah, good. 9 and 3. Keep holding on. Don't lose your hook. Really important to stay hooked. Whew. So this is a lunge.
Yeah, this is lunch.
This is a lunge. We're lunging. Can you put your knee down towards the ground? You can pull yourself up a little higher, and that way, yeah, just hold on to the back leg loop, please. Like forever. Yeah. That's better. Just so you have the alignment piece, okay? Good. Big stretch, right? So what happens when it's a little intense, right? For most people, it's going to be intense, so we hold on. And then we bicep curl. And so we come in and out of the intensity very gently. So that maybe every time we come down and revisit that tightness, we can go a little bit deeper. Move straighten the front leg, bend the knee, rock back and forth. So it's nice to be able to come up to stand and come out of it and then come back in and be like, all right, let me just take a breather there. Let me see how it feels. And we're all going to come to stand and let the toes point towards the sky to let the leg loop come off and transition like that because that's nice and easy. That's restorative. Back flip. Now, back through sumo.
To me, restorative is like chilling out for a really long time in the poses.
Me too. Yeah, we're just doing the expedited version so we can get through it. But yeah, like spending 5-10 minutes, like I said, in each one of the poses to really explore it allows the body to drop in a little bit deeper. But the poses we pick have to be restorative, is what I was saying. Not everyone would think the quad stretch was restorative. That's why I was like, for me it's restorative, but not everybody feels the same way about their quads, so I get it. So I wouldn't choose that one if you could tell that their eyeballs are popping out of their head whenever you do a quad stretch. We have a whole variety pack for them to choose from. And I really like pigeon poses. There's like 10 variations of pigeon in all of the sequences that I do, which is funny, but I do really like it. Then we keep holding on to the leg loop, and then we turn the knee over, and then walk it to 9 and 3, and pull yourself up a little bit higher when you walk it over. Yeah, and then drop into it. There you go, that's better, good transition. Wiggle your toes forward, wiggle, wiggle, 9 and 3. Good. And then stay holding on so your weight is being supported by your arms at the same time. And just see what it's like to relax into it. Inhale and lift. Exhale, lower. See, for me, when I lift, that's just as intense. But other people find that a little bit easier. So everybody's body will be a little bit different. And we honor that variation. Human variation. And try straightening the front leg, bending it. You can also try coming up to stand. Ooh. back in. Nice and easy and slow. See how it feels. Lounging out in our lunges. That's what we're doing today.
Loungy lunges.
Yeah, loungy. Pull ourselves up. Take your toes towards the sky and release. Nice deep breath. Okay, so that would be the kind of like half Buddha version. One foot on the ground. The other version we're going to do is from chillaxing. Into dancing Shiva. So actually, we're actually going to do these ones from chillaxing.
Okay.
Which is good. I have another version that I like even better, but who knows if everybody else is going to like them. Instead of doing dancing Shiva like we've already done and reviewed, this is how I do my quad stretches. I just push one leg loop down to the ankle. So I'm in chillaxing. I always do my pigeons first. Always do the external rotation first to warm up the hip. Keep holding on to the leg loop, internally rotate it. And now, we're in the same sequence. Keep holding on to that leg loop. Thank you. So yeah, it's just like what we did on the ground, but we're fully extended. If you wanted to make this a little bit easier, you can tell by your face. You can actually come into one high skydiver leg and one here, right? So always pulling the leg loops towards the center line will support more of your weight, right? Knee is medium difficulty, ankles are most difficult in the stretch. Okay, to come out of this, we're gonna point our knee towards the sky. Slide into chillaxing. Sway it out gently from side to side, reset. What did you think of that one compared to the one on the ground?
That one was better for me. That was easier.
Oh, good. Yeah, a little bit more supportive.
Feels more intense and it feels good to me.
Oh, okay.
Feels more intense.
So now second side. Extending the left leg loop. And try the high skydiver position, Selena, on the right leg because it feels like quite supportive.
Okay.
And see if you like it. First, we have to do our pigeon, always. Let's get into good habits, right? External rotation, keep holding on to the leg loop. Internal rotation. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe one leg feels way different than the other. That's also a thing. So you can pull the leg loop up to the groin, and then it'll support a little bit more of the weight. What do you think of that?
I actually like that, especially because this knee is a little bit tight.
Funny?
Yeah, a little funny, so this feels really good on this side especially.
The idea is we want to be able to have somebody hang out for 5 minutes in the lunges, in the stretch. So what would that look like? Maybe bump, 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 you know, like 3 different variations working up into intensity, or start with the most intense and then go to easy towards the end. You'd be like, oh, it's relief. Then it doesn't just seem so bad. It's like, oh, I could lunge all day after doing that. And of course, the leg loop spreads out so you can get the full length of the quad, but you have to use a little magic
Oh, that's right.
to get it to spread out. A little bit of magic goes a long way. What happens when you add a back bend here? Ardha Supta Virasana. Oh my god. Right. Just a little back bend. Keep pulling out to that leg loop. Let's go ahead and turn it over nice and easy. Knee points towards the sky and then slides into chillaxin to keep it safe. And good thing we're in our chill flow now. So we're going to do chillaxin as a restorative practice. We'll just keep going with this. To make chillaxin restorative, you just go nice and slow, swaying from side to side. Chillaxin is the most restorative for me in terms of the beginning practice, but I don't know, everybody's a little different. Spread everything out a little bit. It's kind of nice. Well, it's actually this way. Like, which way does it go? Yeah. Some people don't like the pressure behind the knees. So you can kind of do a little chillaxin version with the knees only slightly bent and like glutes spread out. Do you find that people don't like the pressure behind the knees?
Sometimes, yeah.
So this is a nice alternative. And then our chill flow star. Namaste. Can you make namaste super chill? What would that look like? Maybe just interlacing the fingers instead of bringing them to prayer. I'm going to bunch them up for my child's pose. Of course, coming into floating child's for a long time, I'm going to make the chill flow extra chill. Five deep, long, luxurious breaths. Beautiful, and then our back bend is going to look like this. You're going to blossom open, namaste. Reach up and hold on to the swing. Stay holding on and just bend your knees. Let the crown of the head come towards the floor just a little bit. So in our chill flow, our version of bow is staying holding on to the swing. And only going as far as it feels good. Do not reach for the ankles, and we let the hips be relaxed as they levitate towards the sky. Eyes up, curling yourself back into Zen. Right?
What is it?
Oh, so that feels pretty restorative, right? Instead of all the other stuff we added in. So we're just taking the bits of each one of the sequences we learned today and just doing the most restorative version of them. In case we actually have somebody who's like, no, I don't want to come into hummingbird and skydiver and, all that. Although we did see that we could come into skydiver from high skydiver legs and make it pretty chill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna just let you guys hang out again in floating child's. 5 more breaths here. I'm gonna index this so we can end with a supported headstand and do a chill version of our forward folds. Well, as chill as possible. After your 5th breath, feel like you can gently make your way to sumo. Whatever that looks like for you.